What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Chicago Bulls Talk playoff edition for Game 5. Bulls take it 116-89 over the Indiana Pacers, closed out the series 4-1. Thought it was a great game by a lot of the players, of course. D Rose, 25 points. Ankle looked great to me. MVP performance again. Dang, 24 points solid. Noah, a lot of energy. 14 points, 8 boards. Gibson, 10 and 7. Defensively, he just brought it tonight. And rest of the Bulls bench, Korver came through, hit some shots near the end of the game. First shot he hit was a driving layup. What could you say? C.J. Watson did a pretty good job as well. I thought defensively the Bulls just really brought it all night. Really hustled, got into passing lanes, deflecting balls, a lot of block shots, contesting shots, closing out. So I thought defensively probably the best game of the series. Right from the start, I thought Bulls brought a lot of energy, went out on a great run, and never looked back. And that's something that we always wanted to see this series, and it was great to see it tonight. They wanted the win tonight, close out the series, make sure they get some rest for the next opponents, whoever it may be, Orlando or Atlanta. So we'll see how that goes. I just thought tonight was just everything went well. Mostly everything went well. Bulls came up huge. Keith Bogans, didn't mention him yet, but came up big tonight. 5 3-pointers tonight. Really shot well. And it's great to see him on the floor. Just with his defense, he could bring the defense, and if he could hit his shot, stay on the floor, just good things happen. So good to see that. For Indiana, give it up to him again. Played a great series. Gave the Bulls a lot of issues this series. Played physical with them. Granger, 20 points, leading his team. Does what he needs to do with them. And I thought Indiana, start of the third quarter, really brought out energy. Really got back into the game with the run they made. Of course, D Rose was in foul trouble along with Boozer, but Boozer this whole series he never really showed up. At least to me, never showed up. But D Rose got into some foul trouble earlier in the game. Picked up that fourth foul pretty early in the third quarter. Had to sit out. But I thought Tibbs made a great call. Bringing him back in, taking the gamble, and obviously it paid off. 3-pointer right away. Then made a huge defensive play on, I believe, Hibbert. Came with that block. I mean, the guy's 6'1", 6'2", but his hops are just amazing. What could you say about D Rose? Just amazing. And then comes back, hits another 3. Just really pumped up the crowd. Just got back in the game. Just took control. Basically, took control second half of that third quarter. And then fourth quarter, I mean, it was great to see that the Bulls were able just to maintain the lead, grow it out, and just finish strong. So that's good to see. So what do you guys think about tonight's game? What do you think the Bulls did well? What do you think the Bulls need to work on, especially for the next series if they're playing Atlanta or Orlando, whoever it may be? Obviously it's just a great game overall. Like I said earlier, there are some things the Bulls do need to work on, and other players need to step it up. Just Boozer pretty much I think needs to step it up again. Only 2 points tonight, couple boards, but real ineffective, foul trouble, and obviously we saw Tibbs stay with Gibson, mostly second half. So what do you guys think about that whole situation with that? I'm not gonna talk too much about it because the Bulls did win tonight, close out the series, played strong, and that's all what we should worry about right now until their next opponent. So what do you guys think about the overall series with Indiana? How do you think the Bulls played? What they could improve on? What parts? I think personally the Bulls played pretty good series. Of course they do. Overall, probably need to step it up a little bit defensively. Just see what's going on. Indiana gave them a tough series with their height. Played real physical. So we'll see what happens in the next rounds. We'll see. So leave comments, leave feedback. Let me know what you guys think about this team watching the first 5 games of the playoffs, and how far you think they could get with the way they're playing now. All right, later.